So I was sick. I had the flu. I'm still sick. I'm not all the way better. This is the worst flu I ever had in my life, I think. And usually I thought I'd get the flu, sick for 3 days, 4 days, 5 tops, and I'm back. I smoke a little weed during it. I feel better. I haven't smoked weed for 14 days. I have no urge. This flu knocked the urge to smoke weed out of me. That is a flu. And so I started to look up stuff about the flu. And it turns out they did a big study, and I found this is in the Telegraph. Turns out adults only get the flu twice a decade. Huh? What? What are you talking about? Well, they said they did this study, and they say children catch the flu every 2 years, but infections become rarer as they enter adulthood. Is that a word, rarer? I thought it was more rare. I know rarest. You don't stop to your good is better and your better's best. But rare, anyway. And by the age 30, they get it just twice a decade. Right? So this is from the Imperial College London study, found flu-like illnesses can be caused by many pathogens, making it difficult to assess how often people are infected. But by analyzing blood samples from volunteers in southern China for antibody levels against 9 different influenza strains that circulated from 1968 to 2009, the researchers were able to put a time scale on infections. This is mind-blowing. Dr. Adam Kucharski said, "Here's a lot of debate. There's a lot of debate in the field as to how often people get the flu, as opposed to flu-like illnesses caused by something else. These symptoms could sometimes be caused by common cold viruses such as rhinovirus or coronavirus. Also, some people might not realize they had the flu." What? But the infection will show up when a blood sample is subsequently tested. Huh? This is the first time anyone has reconstructed a group's history of infection from modern-day blood samples. The study involving scientists from the UK, the United States, and China, published in PLOS Biology, also developed a mathematical model of how immunity to flu changes over a lifetime as different strains of the virus are encountered. The model supported evidence from other studies that the strains of influenza virus we encounter earlier in life evoke a stronger immune response than those we meet later in life. So if you get the flu younger, your body builds up a stronger immunity to those viruses than if you get the flu when you're older. Isn't that something? But Dr. Kucharski said what we've done in this study is to analyze how a person's immunity builds up over a lifetime of flu infections. The information helps us understand the susceptibility of the population as a whole and how easy it is for new seasonal strains to spread through the population. Now, so when I keep saying that this is the worst flu I ever had because it's frickin' going on 14 days and I'm still sick, it's because maybe all those other times I thought I had the flu, I really didn't. And I just had like a bad cold. And I was just sick for like 3 to 5 days. So that's what it must be. And this is my first flu of the decade. I don't remember being sick like this with the flu. So that's super interesting to me. I don't know if it is to you. Isn't that fascinating, kind of, Steph? Because you had this flu too.
Yeah, I had the flu, and I think I got over it, in 10 days? I feel almost 100%. That's really how I feel right now.
You do feel 100%?
Oh, okay, 98.
Okay. I'm about 74%. If that, actually. I'm not even that. My head feels like a bowling ball right now, and I got to go lay down as soon as I'm done with this story. Adults get the flu 2 times a decade. Hey, we're doing another live Jimmy Dore show January 30th. That's a Monday night, 8 p.m. in Burbank, California. There's a link for tickets right underneath here. Click on the link. We'll see you January 30th for the next live Jimmy Dore show.